morning and welcome to winter wonderland. You have to be careful what you wish for. We have snow and winter. I suppose it will last a week or something like that. New area, and we are not in the woodlands. Well, kind of the woodlands, but I was aiming for this hillside with these hills. The area I was heading for, there was some construction going on there. So I kind of searched on my mobile phone for another nature preserve close by and found this area and thought, oh, it looks interesting enough, so we're out exploring and see if we can find anything nice to photograph. Sometimes I feel like I spend too much time on images that aren't that great. So I'm just standing around waiting for the light. So the scene I'm looking for is quite a nice, simple landscape scene. But it's not super special, it's like my warm-up shot. And then for a moment the sun sidelit the scene and it looked better with the sun than without. But it's like, is it worth waiting for? Well, I'm waiting. We'll see. Oh, sun. There it is. There it is. Here we go. So F16, 1/60th of a second. Should I explain the scene as well? Well, might as well. It took longer than I thought to set this image up and framing it up and then waiting for the sun actually. It has been quite cloudy. It was quite sunny when I got here and incredible sunrise when I drove here, so I missed that. But when I got out of the car, it's quite cloudy now and it was quite cloudy and quite dark. But the sun has risen and started poking through the clouds, so I started waiting. I just noticed the sun kissing the mid-ground in this image. This is quite a simple image. We have a tree to the right and then a group of trees in the mid-ground and in the background another group of trees. So nice little distribution of subject matters. And then we have this hillside creating, well, it's multiple height hillside, but hills creating diagonals throughout the line, throughout the frame, which I thought looked quite nice. So that's my warm-up image. We are going to continue. I'm following this footpath, so it's about 8 kilometers to get around, so I hope to be back to lunchtime. But yeah, nice day to be out, really nice day to be out. Crisp and snow, and I'm actually walking on fresh snow. And for me that's super exotic. You don't see that much snow here. It's really nice to be out. So I'm going to I'm going to use my digital camera, the one I'm filming myself with. Because right behind you, there's this lovely tree and I need a telephoto. So the digital it is. Let's see if we can frame it up. So yeah, a lovely winter landscape scene. This evergreen tree standing against this dark background with this dark woodland with a lot of browns in it, some reds and some white. Just this lovely winter woodland. And then we have this snowy hillside, and I have this fence, a diagonal going through to the right, and then the hillside itself going to the left. And a couple of trees in the foreground and the main subject. Just a lovely landscape scene. Shame it lacks some light, but hey, you can't get everything. And I do apologize for the shots. There's some hunting going on, I suppose. So two things. First, I changed gloves. It's getting really cold, especially around the fingers, so winter gloves on. And I found this nice looking tree here, and I have a couple of other trees in the background, and as you can see I'm following this road. It's 2 tracks anyhow. But I don't want to ruin the snow, so I'm going to put down my bag and get my camera out and see and move quite careful, because I want this pristine road without any footsteps. So if I move too close to it, I will get my own footstep in the image. So yeah, second image with the Hasselblad at least. Lovely little scene here. As I said, I really like this tree here. And well, the sun just poked through and gave it some shape as well, which is nice. I hope my measuring is correct. I did it in the shade, so I might be a tad hot on this image actually. I might actually do 1 second and just stop it down to, well, raise the shutter speed to 1/500 as well, just to make sure. I measured it for f8 and 1/205 of a second. I'm not going to bother with the mirror lockup now. I'm just going to fire. Oh, you do need to remove the dark slide though. Dark slide removed, and here we go. Oh! Sorry, Hasselblad. A bit of a scare with the Hasselblad there, dropping like that. I think it will be okay. It landed softly, and I wiped it off with some tissues from my bag as fast as I possibly could. What happened was I used a geared head on my tripod. The knob for turning changing it that way is almost the same size as the one you use to fasten the camera to the tripod or to the head. So you can call me a knob if you like. But yeah, I think that's what's happened. Anyhow, this little image here, this final little photograph. Lovely tree here. I really like this tree. I especially like the snow on the trunk of it, and there's some snow on the branches as well. Give it some shape and some texture and some interest. Then we have these tracks, as I spoke about before, using like a leading line into the image. There's actually some fox tracks, I think it is. Yeah, I suppose it's a fox, a small animal walking through it. So I'm not sure those will show up in the final image, but yeah, might do. So yeah, my main subject, and then I have a background subject, a tree farther down there, and just using my main subject arcing over it. And to the left, there you can just about make it out. You have two other trees. I use those to balance out the frame, so I will have a nice balanced frame. And with that, I think it's time to end this little vlog and start heading back to the car. I'm running low on batteries, and it's getting quite late. I'm starting to get hungry, so I'm going to start heading back. Big thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and bye.